stop, take a deep breath, and look at the reality that currently surrounds you, the room you are in, the bank account you possess, the relationships you hold, the health of your body. Everything you see, everything you touch, everything you experience is not solid matter. It is a stabilized frequency, and the tuner that is setting that frequency, the invisible hand that is constantly adjusting the dial of your life, is not your mind, it is not your thoughts, it is your emotions. You have been taught a lie about your own biology. You have been told that emotions are feelings, reactions to the things that happen to you. You get good news, you feel happy. You get bad news, you feel sad. You have been taught that you are the effect and the world is the cause. But this is the exact inverse of the truth. In the quantum mechanical model of reality, your emotions are not reactions, they are generators. They are not internal feelings that stay trapped inside your skin. They are powerful, measurable, electromagnetic frequencies that you are broadcasting outward into the quantum field every single second of every single day. The moment you stop seeing your emotions as feelings and start seeing them as frequencies, you stop being a victim of your reality and you start becoming its architect. Because reality does not have a choice. Physics does not have a choice. When a broadcast signal changes, the picture on the screen must change. Today, we are going to hand you the manual to your own internal broadcast tower. We are going to break down the physics of emotion, the biology of coherence, and the hidden mechanism that allows you to tune your reality as easily as you tune a radio. To understand this power, you must first understand the instrument you are living in. The human body is not just a biological machine, it is a biological transceiver. It transmits and receives information. For decades, science focused on the brain, the electrical generator, but they missed the magnetic generator. The Heart Math Institute has proven that the human heart generates a magnetic field that is up to 5,000 times stronger than the brain's. This field can be measured several feet outside your body. It is a toroidal field, a donut shape of energy that surrounds you constantly. And encoded within this magnetic field is information. What information? Your emotional state. When you feel fear, you are not just having a private experience. You are modulating the magnetic field of your heart to broadcast a chaotic, jagged waveform. This is a frequency of contraction. It signals the quantum field to contract, to limit, to block. When you feel love or gratitude, you are modulating that same field to broadcast a smooth, coherent, sine wave pattern. This is a frequency of expansion. It signals the quantum field to open, to connect, to flow. You are walking around inside a bubble of information that dictates how the universe interacts with you. If you are walking into a job interview thinking positive thoughts, electric, but your heart is paralyzed with the frequency of unworthiness, magnetic, the magnetic signal wins. It is 5,000 times stronger. The interviewer will feel something is off. The opportunity will recoil from you, not because of bad luck, but because of bad physics. You broadcasted a repelling frequency. This is where the concept of the mirror becomes literal. The quantum field, the zero-point energy field that connects all things, is an impartial reflector. It does not judge what you are broadcasting, it simply matches it. It operates on the principle of resonance. If you strike a tuning fork appearing to the note of C in a room full of tuning forks, only the other C forks will begin to vibrate. The A forks will remain silent. This is sympathetic resonance. Your life works the exact same way. If your dominant emotional set point, your home frequency, is frustration, you're a tuning fork vibrating at the frequency of frustration. You will physically cause the latent frustration potential in everyone and everything around you to vibrate. You will walk into a grocery store, and the one cashier who is having a bad day will be drawn to your line. You will drive down the road, and the one aggressive driver will find your bumper. You are activating the frustration in the quantum soup around you. Conversely, if you can master the art of tuning your frequency to gratitude, even before there is a reason to be grateful, you begin to resonate with the gratitude potential in the field. Suddenly, the grumpy cashier becomes kind to you. The traffic opens up. Checks arrive in the mail. You are not changing the people. You are simply activating the version of them that resonates with your broadcast. You are collapsing the wave function of your reality into a pattern that matches your feeling. The tragedy of the human condition is that most people are running their broadcast on autopilot, looped by the past. This is the refractory period. When you have a strong emotional reaction to a negative event, say, a betrayal, your body releases a cascade of chemicals. Cortisol, adrenaline, stress hormones. This is a survival mechanism. But if you continue to think about that betrayal, to relive it, to tell your friends about it, to obsess over it, you keep that chemical flush alive. If you keep it alive for hours, it's a mood. If you keep it alive for days, it's a temperament. If you keep it alive for years, it becomes a personality trait. I'm just an angry person, you say. No, you are not. You are a divine creator who has become chemically addicted to the frequency of anger. You have memorized the emotion until it has become your identity. And because your identity is your broadcast, you keep manifesting more betrayal to feed the addiction. You are trapped in a feedback loop. The reality creates the emotion, and the emotion recreates the reality. To break this loop, you must intervene at the level of the signal. You must stop waiting for the reality to change so you can feel good. You must feel good so the reality can change. This is the quantum flip. It is the moment you take your hands off the steering wheel of the 3D world and put them on the dial of your own heart. So how do we tune this reality? How do we shift from feelings to frequencies? It begins with the practice of coherence. Coherence is the state where your heart, brain, and nervous system are vibrating in harmony. It is the gold standard of manifestation. When you are incoherent, stressed, your energy is like a light bulb, diffused, weak, scattering in all directions. When you are coherent, your energy is like a laser, focused, powerful, capable of cutting through steel. To achieve coherence, you must move out of the analytical mind and into the intelligence of the heart. The technique is deceptively simple, yet it changes your biology in seconds. Start by shifting your focus from your head to the area of your heart. Imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart center, slower and deeper than usual. This signals your nervous system that you are safe. It stops the cortisol production. Now the crucial step, you must activate a high-frequency emotion, not a thought about an emotion, but the visceral experience of it. Gratitude is the easiest access point. Compassion, care, appreciation. Bring up a memory if you have to, or simply choose the feeling. As you breathe this feeling through your heart, the jagged magnetic field smooths out. You move from the frequency of static to the frequency of music. You are now broadcasting a clear signal. But here is where the secret mechanism truly lies. It is not just about feeling good, it is about specificity. Just as a radio station has a specific frequency, 101.5 FM, specific realities have specific frequency signatures. The frequency of abundance feels different than the frequency of health. The frequency of freedom feels different than the frequency of love. You must become a connoisseur of energy. You must learn to generate the specific signature of the reality you want to experience. If you want wealth, you cannot just feel happy. You must feel the specific frequency of freedom and security that wealth provides. You must tune your dial precisely. This is where visualization meets vibration. Your vision provides the image. Your emotion provides the carrier wave. When you combine a clear intention, electric, with an elevated emotion, magnetic, you create a new electromagnetic signature. You are literally encoding your desire into your energy field. And once that signal is strong enough and sustained long enough, the law of entanglement takes over. The reality that matches that signal is pulled out of the quantum soup and into your physical experience. It precipitates from energy into matter. The challenge, the final test, we often speak of, is maintaining this frequency in the face of a contradictory reality. This is where the master distinguishes themselves from the novice. You will tune your frequency to abundance. You will feel expansive. And then, you will open your eyes and see a bill you cannot pay. The old reaction, the feeling, will try to surge up. The fear, the contraction. This is the moment of truth. If you react with fear, you have dropped the signal. You have looked at the mirror and let it change you. The master looks at the bill, feels the initial twinge of fear, but then catches it. They refuse to let the external circumstance dictate their internal frequency. They say, "No, that is the old reality. That is the echo of my old signal. I'm not broadcasting that anymore." And they consciously, deliberately, retune their dial back to abundance. They override the environment. This is what it means to be supernatural, to be greater than your environment, to hold a frequency that does not match your current life until your current life has no choice but to rise to meet it. Every time you choose your frequency over your feelings, you are burning a new neural pathway. You are conditioning your body to a new mind. You are pruning the old self and watering the new one. This practice requires a new level of emotional hygiene. You must become the guardian of your frequency. You would not let someone come into your house and throw trash on the floor. Why do you let negative thoughts and low-frequency news throw trash into your energy field? You must become ruthless about what you allow to modulate your broadcast. If a conversation lowers your frequency, leave it. If a show lowers your frequency, turn it off. If a thought lowers your frequency, replace it. You are the CEO of your energy. You are protecting your greatest asset. Because your frequency is your currency, it is the only thing you have to trade with the quantum field. If you are bankrupt in energy, you cannot buy a new reality. You must save your energy, cultivate it, raise it. As you do this, you will notice a physical change. You will need less sleep. You will have more vitality. Your body will heal. Because the frequency of stress is entropic, it breaks down the body. The frequency of coherence is syntropic. It builds up the body. You are not just manifesting a new car, you are manifesting a new you. Ultimately, this understanding leads to the dissolution of waiting. Waiting is a frequency. It is the frequency of separation. It says, "I am here, and the thing I want is there." As long as you are waiting, you are pushing it away. When you master your emotions as frequencies, you realize that you can access the feeling of the wish fulfilled now. You can tune into the frequency of love now without the partner. You can tune into the frequency of abundance now without the cash. And when you do that, the needing goes away. The desperation dissolves. You feel whole. You feel complete. And in that state of wholeness, in that state of non-resistance, the floodgates open. The things you wanted rush to you, not because you need them to be happy, but because you are already happy. You have become a match to them. You have solved the equation. So, your homework, your mission, starting the second this video ends, is to stop feeling and start broadcasting. Wake up in the morning and ask yourself, what is the signal I'm sending right now? If it is anxiety, pause, reset, breathe, tune the dial. Do not leave your house until you are broadcasting the signal you want to receive from the world. Throughout the day, check your frequency. Are you reacting or are you creating? Are you a thermometer, reflecting the temperature of the room? Or are you a thermostat, setting the temperature? The power is in your hands. Or, rather, it is in your heart. The universe is listening. It is always listening. The music is playing. The only question is, what song are you singing? Tune your heart to the frequency of your dreams and watch as the reality around you begins to dance to your tune. You are the conductor. You are the composer. You are the broadcast. End transmission.